Greetings. We continue today the study of the seventh bowl judgment from Revelation chapter 16. I begin today by simply saying the authority was issued in the seals to someone on the earth to have authority for 7 years. We know the general overview is that the first 3.5 years are publicly a policy of peace, and the second 3.5 years will be a period of increased, intensified aggression against the nation of Israel. And it is coming to a conclusion here in Revelation 16 when all the armies of the world are gathered together to lay siege to Jerusalem. Now, we mentioned in concluding, we're going to see the seventh bowl here in chapter 16, but chapters 17, 18, and 19 will give us more details about the concerning of the fall of Great Babylon and the finalizing of God's judgment upon the earth. So as the world views it, up until this time, a relatively short time when these seven bowl judgments are poured out, they are proud and resistive as the Pharaoh in ancient Egypt. Every time God sends a plague, they harden their hearts, they blaspheme God. And just like as Pharaoh began to take his soldiers and his chariots and chase after Israel through the Red Sea, God troubled them, took the wheels off their chariot, and drowned them that day in his judgment of the Red Sea. That's kind of what's going to be going on in this day when they all assemble and think they've got their plan in effect, and God does. So we'll begin reading today in Isaiah chapter 13, verse 1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see, lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles. I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones from my anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of the nations gathered together. For the Lord of hosts, that's God's military name, mustereth the host of the battle. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven. Even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand, and it shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, and they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another, and their faces shall be as flames. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the gold wedge of Ophir. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place, in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. And it shall be as the chased roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee every one into his own land. Every one that is found shall be thrust through, and every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Now, let's slow down for just a minute and make something clear. The authority granted in Revelation 6, verses 12 through 17, is now finally and fully completed. It says, "And I beheld, and when he had opened the sixth seal, lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood. And the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs, when she is shaken of a mighty wind. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled up together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, and said unto the mountains and rocks, Fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand?" Everything that was decreed to happen in Revelation 6, verses 12 through 17, is now completely coming to pass in Revelation 6, 17 through 21.